Brazil without Neymar? Ancelotti's big plan revealed. This is the question currently swirling in the minds of millions of football fans. With the 2026 World Cup approaching, excitement is at its peak regarding what Brazil's squad might look like, who will stay, and who could be left out. Especially the uncertainty surrounding Neymar Jr. and coach Carlo Ancelotti's strategy has created a fascinating mystery. And in today's video, we'll try to uncover why Ancelotti doesn't want too many midfielders in his squad, and where Neymar's future is heading. Recently, I shared a possible Brazil World Cup squad with you, where there were 7 to 8 players in the final third, 8 to 9 in defense, and only 5 midfielders. This wasn't just my personal opinion. It was based on information from ESPN Brazil. However, many of you raise an important question. Why only 5 midfielders? Shouldn't there be at least 6? And many also suggested Neymar Jr. as that extra option. So the question is, does Brazil really need another midfielder? Or is there a deeper strategy behind Ancelotti's plan? To understand this, we first need to look at Brazil's current formation. In recent matches, Brazil has been playing in a 4-2-2-2 formation. In this setup, there are 4 defenders and only 2 pure midfielders. Ahead of them are 2 attacking midfielders or winger-type players who primarily focus on offense. Alongside them are 2 strikers, making it a total of 4 attackers. Now, if you build a squad based on this formation, you'll see that there isn't much need for extra midfielders. For 2 main midfielders, having 2 backups is more than enough. This clearly explains Ancelotti's decision. He doesn't want overcrowding in midfield. Let's now take a look at Brazil's current midfield options. In the recent FIFA window, players like Casemiro, Bruno Guimarães, Andrés Santos, Danilo, and Fabinho were included in the squad. These 5 are currently under consideration for midfield roles. Among them, Casemiro and Bruno Guimarães are almost certain starters. Danilo and Andrés Santos are strong backup options, while Fabinho could be the 5th choice. On the other hand, another midfielder, Gabriel Serra, was in the recent squad but got very limited playing time, and due to injury concerns, his chances of making the World Cup squad now seem uncertain. So overall, Brazil is planning to move forward with around 4 to 5 midfielders. But here comes the real twist. Ancelotti is not relying only on pure midfielders. His squad includes several versatile players who can play in multiple positions. For example, Matheus Cunha is not just a striker. He can also operate as an attacking midfielder or even as a false 9. Similarly, Raphinha can play on a right wing, left wing, and even an attacking midfield role effectively. Because of these multi-role players, Ancelotti doesn't feel the need to include extra midfielders. When needed, these players can cover midfield duties. This allows him to maintain squad balance while strengthening the attacking lineup. Now let's come to the most talked about topic, Neymar Jr. For many fans, it's almost impossible to imagine Brazil's World Cup squad without Neymar. And that's absolutely true. He's not just a player, he's an emotion for the team. But what decision Ancelotti will ultimately make? That's something we'll have to wait and see. Meanwhile, there are also questions about Neymar's recent form and match situation. Notably, he will miss Santos' upcoming match against Flamengo because he has already received 3 yellow cards this season. According to Brazilian league rules, 3 yellow cards result in a 1-match suspension, so he'll miss this important game. In fact, not just the Brazilian league, every league has its own rules. In La Liga, a player is suspended after accumulating 7 yellow cards, while the Premier League follows a different system. And in FIFA tournaments like the World Cup, receiving 2 yellow cards within the first 4 matches results in suspension for the next match. So as you can see, Ancelotti's squad selection is not based solely on big names. It's built on tactics, formation, and player versatility. That's why keeping fewer midfielders isn't as risky as it may seem. It's actually a strategic decision. And a quick update before the end of the video. I previously mentioned that there would be separate episodes about Brazil's World Cup plan. However, due to some health issues, I couldn't upload those videos on time. I sincerely